Yeah, the first time you log on. Wait, you missed last class, right?
No, I was here last class. Oh yeah, I missed class. That's why I couldn't get the homework.
Oh, it's fine. I totally didn't see you improvising just there. If you owe me a class, see me at break before you go out, and we'll schedule your makeup. Believe me, this saves me the trouble of calling you on your cell phone a whole bunch, because I will do it until you pick up. All right, so the first vocabulary word of the day.
Superfly.
Superfluous.
Oh, what?
It's a tongue twister. Superfluous. Superfluous.
That's an S.
Old timey S.
Which one is
Look,
that?
some of you guys tend to sleep during class, so I'm trying to wake you up. What's that? That's not an S. Now you're paying attention. Yes?
Superfluous
I need
means extra. Over the top.
Okay, so over the top's one definition. All right.
Hey, I can see.
Anyone else want to hazard a definition? Mr. Hatfield.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant? No, it's not necessarily irrelevant. There is a connotation of excess. Like you're overdoing it. Yeah, overdoing
Excessive?
something. Like, okay, who here's ever hit an animal with a car?
No, never.
I'll just wait.
I have a friend that did.
No.
I was in the car.
Yes, we
I
all have
think I
friends.
did, but I'm
Okay.
not sure.
If you hit a
All right,
human
look.
being, does that count?
You said no? Yeah?
Allow me to continue with my metaphor. Say you hit an adorable bunny or deer or whatever with your car, okay?
God.
All right. Now, running it over back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to make sure it's dead is superfluous. It's overkill. It's unnecessary. And it doesn't prove anything besides redecorating the highway. Okay?
And you're sick.
Now, you don't want it to suffer.
Well, okay, doing it one more time, but doing it like for a half hour back and forth is superfluous.
So doing it once is okay, you're saying?
I'm saying, you're not getting into this. This is a vocabulary exercise. Okay? Excessive. I need a better pen.
Doing it 30, 40 times. You need to share a jail cell with Charles Manson.
Or he needs some therapy, but either way.
What about outstanding?
I think you're thinking of superlative. Superlative is exceptionally good. So no, it doesn't mean outstanding. It just means you're doing something way more than it needs to be
Like
done.
an OCD person. Really? My sister's OCD, so
Yeah,
I
I
can
guess-
talk about it.
I guess you could, fit it into that context if you wanted to. All right, so everyone clear on this? Anyone here want to tell me what something might be close to the opposite of superfluous? An antonym for it?
Lazy?
Superfluous doesn't necessarily
Not
mean
enough.
hardworking. So, short of, meager,
Oh.
Not enough.
minimal.
Minimal.
Anyone else? Come on, I know there's more brain
Limited.
cells in the room than this. Come on.
What about limited?
Limited is good. Right, so,
Inadequate.
ooh, inadequate.
Nice.
Makes me happy.
Inadequate.
God, I hear that word a lot.
From your girlfriend?
Ha-ha!
They got jokes that day.
I think I might actually give you antonym as one of your words. It's going to come up more in the vocabulary, so. Anyone here know what an antonym is?
The opposite.
Right, a word in opposite meaning to the current term. So if I say tall and you coming up with an antonym for tall, you would say
Or
black, raining.
Sunny.
Right. So you get it?
Antonym.
Yeah. Okay, word meaning opposite in contrast to. Actually, you guys can have a little smile. This is the last of the easy vocab you're going to have. When we do vocab, next week and the week after that, and onward, we're going to ask you to list antonyms too to make sure you get it for the vocab words.
From the next one is this vocabulary something that we need to write in?
So,
Are we going to be going over this again?
yes, we'll review the terms.
Okay, so we need to write that down.
Yeah.
So what was the antonym for superfluous?
Antonym for superfluous, for example, might be limited, incomplete, meager, poor.
Meager.
Oh, right. So limited, something that's not fully complete.
Yeah.
Whereas, superfluous is more complete, like excessively done. It's been overdone. Okay? We got this? Well, they're very fast learners. They're very good at, lying by omission. All right, so those are 2 vocab words. We could go for 3, but since we got a bit of a slow start, I think we're going to cut the 3rd. Everyone have this down? Can I erase this?
No. What
No?
is the acronym?
This is only the second first one.
What?
This is only the first one.
No, this is the second one. Antonym was the second.
Oh, I see.
Since we're introducing the term now, so that when I do later vocabulary with you guys, next class, next week, I can say asking for the antonym, and you guys will be able to give it to me, and not look at me like I just grew a 3rd and 4th head.
This thing is just full of notes and everything.
Miss Marie, can you do me a favor? In the staff office, or no, in room 4, I made a whole bunch of copies of what is it? A run-on sentence worksheet. Got 16. Can you grab those for me? Thanks.
Ain't that superfluous?
Superfluous.
Superfluous.
So super is the first part of the word. And
How many
after
syllables
vowel,
in
S-O-U.
there? How many syllables?
Superfluous.
that's the
That's
S
bad
at the
syllables.
end.
Don't ask me.
What?
Yes, that's the old timey S at the end. The letter S is actually relatively recent. Back in the old times, when the typesetters were first coming out, it looked like a weird little F. So the word sucker used to look a lot more hilarious way back in the day. Oh no, it looked really fun. It actually gets in the way of comprehension if you read old documents. Alright, so everyone's got this down? If I ambush you in the hallway over break and say, quick, Anton! You're like, first of all, get out of my face, but then you tell me the actual thing, right? Okay. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm just going to hide in the little ceiling tiles and swing down.
Anna Rodriguez.
Quick vocabulary quiz. It'll be fun, maybe even interesting. Alright, so if you recall the parameters for the snow day assignment, those of you who bothered to, get feedback and practice presenting it, who here actually feels comfortable presenting in front of the class right now?
I give it a shot too.
Stories.
But I'm still having difficulty taking writing. I know how to write.
Johnny, you have a poor focus.
I can wait. Alright, so here's what I'll do. Since some of you weren't here, fair enough, or left early, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a bit of time aside during class. And for those of you who said they, Vincent, yeah, Vincent, I'm giving you a little bit of extension, since some of you said that you can't, get feedback or peer feedback. We're going to set a little bit of this class time aside. You're going to find a classmate. You're going to practice it. You're going to make some revisions. Around 4 o'clock, you're actually going to present in front of the class. I think that solves our problem nicely. Okay, probably more like 3:30. There are a lot of us. But in the interim, we're going to do some work with run-on sentences. Hope y'all don't mind. It seems to be a common failing in many English speakers, actually. We tend to keep talking and keep talking and keep talking, and that tendency carries over when we write. We don't separate our thoughts out as well as we could. So Marie's coming back with a worksheet on those. Who can tell me in the interim what a run-on sentence is?
What was the question?
Actually can, if you use the correct punctuation, but don't make it go too long.
You can, but hold on,
It's
Marie.
a delicate dance.
It's a very delicate dance. Maria, what's up? Who was in room 4 next to her?
I'm sorry?
Who's in room 4?
You said 5.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Room 4.
I've left.
My mistake. Hey, Marcia. How you doing? Anyway, so yes, even though Charles Von Ray points out that you can have a sentence as long as a page, or in some very, very experimental novels, the entire novel is one sentence. With the correct grammar, make a sentence go as long as you want. That's not why I'm teaching you how to identify and cut down run-on sentences. In general, a sentence should be short to mid. A long sentence, you're not going to see terribly much in business writing.
Yeah, that's the other point. It all
Philosophical
depends
writing.
upon what you're writing. And it's more of a thing like you can use in literary works.
Epic poetry,
Yeah,
etc.
stuff.
Right.
But like say for writing within a particular discipline or in other disciplines, it's better to use declarative statements.
Vincent, shut off your desktop. It is now, but we're actually passing out a handout. So everyone else, get your monitors off.
Alright,
Oh,
but
so
something's
what
wrong with
about-
our printer.
You don't need to print anything at the moment. We'll fix it on or towards break. So anyway, Marie's actually just making the packets now for the run-on sentences. The reason I had you turn off your desktops was to avoid you typing in the sentences and seeing whether spell check corrected you or not. That's one way to use technology to your advantage.
What's the purpose of having the technology and we can't use it?
The point is to make this, ingrained in your head. To look at the run-on sentence and say that's wrong without this having to tell you. The computer's not going to be there when you're editing your boss's work before he sends it out. The computer won't be there when you're writing notes, notes of the day's event if you use handwriting or shorthand. While we give you the technology, we're not teaching you to become dependent on it.
Spoken like an English professor, circa
Now,
circa
I don't know when you flip out
1989.
next year, you're gonna have to pick me up on
things have
They
changed.
hate the process.
Well, they're pretty much saved my ass, so it's okay. All right, so as this handout comes around, I'm going to tell you what a run-on sentence is. A run-on sentence.
Sorry,
Is there a problem, Vincent?
I didn't.
sorry, that was weird.
I can wait. I need to buy a watch one of these days. That would make this gesture a lot more effective. All right, so a run-on sentence is a sentence that's trying to do too much. Too many thoughts in it. A sentence is one complete thought. Right now we're started with,
Commas count.
Commas are pauses. So run-on sentences, some types of them will abuse commas and just do, I went to the store, comma, pause, I bought some milk, comma, paused, paid for it, comma, paused, went back, comma, paused. You see, all these things could be more artfully done. And we'll deal with comma abuse later. That's a more complicated subject. But basically, run-on sentence, a sentence is doing too much. Too many thoughts. Not enough focus. It's like that uncle or aunt that's at family gatherings that just won't be quiet. And you can't really get a word in edgewise to, leave awkwardly. Yes, I know, Vincent. I never shut up either, but I'm being paid not to shut up. Okay, so if you want this for your notes, a pen that would work would be nice. Okay, official, we need a new pen. Everyone have a copy?
Yes, sir.